Follow me.
'Tis a nice place, this village. One would hardly believe that 'twas once devastated by the dragon's flame. My name shan't be cleared till the dragon is found. I intend to stay in this village and investigate the dragon's whereabouts. Pray, tell everyone back home that I'll return as soon as I...
This way, if you please, Master. There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager. We could pick some now and use them when the need arises. Right, just follow me. Am I the first to notice we've all got different vocations? It is a tad inconvenient that we can't share equipment. We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none. If we mean to continue to our destination, then permit me to alter our route. We've a shorter one available to us.
I have a knack for combining materials that I hope you'll find useful. I'll craft aught I can using what's in my...
Follow me.
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I'm up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit. Let all that vim go to waste. A tad too high, methinks. We'll need to work together if we're to see this done. I expect you'll be wanting my assistance. Right, just follow me. Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me. I would be only too glad to assist. Even from this distance, yon statue cuts a striking figure against the horizon. What say we mark it in our minds as a place of interest?
What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but I have a feeling 'twill be worth the climb.
We'll need to work together if we're to see this done. Shall I assist? Tisn't much of an adventure if all we do is make camp. 'Tis well to be prepared. but over-preparation will serve us not. Follow me.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Right, just follow me. Having trouble keeping up? No matter. I shall wait for you, as long as it takes.
Hang in there, Master. I'm coming to assist.
Sir Leonard will be very glad to know that Sir Ulrika is safe. We ought to bring him these tidings post-haste. A person of import, I take it? Very well. I will lead the way.
This ox cart's bound for Melve. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their cost.
Always sets me to think this place. Pleasant surroundings, nice pleasant thoughts. I'm ready for patrol. Another adventure.
Here at the inn, we also offer change. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something? Do come again.
Ah, 'tis a relief to hear that Ulrika is safe. Mayhap there is aught I could do for her, pervasive though the Queen Regent's influence has become. My humblest thanks.
You've proven a friend to Melv and me as well. It isn't much, but here, I would not see you go unrewarded for your trouble.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
It's been some time since we last saw the young man who coveted that ornate box. Mayhap we ought to seek him out. Very well. I'll guide you there directly. Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
At once, Master.
Get what's coming to you.
Follow me.
Might you consider lightening your pack, Master?
Let's see. What can we do without?
I'm not taking any passengers.
This way, if you please, Master.
This ox cart's bound. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
It was a bumpy ride, but we've arrived all the same. There are worse ways to travel, I suppose. It's been some time since we last saw the young man who coveted that ornate box. Mayhap we ought to seek him out. I can guide you there, if you wish. Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
We meet again. Truth be told, I was hoping we might. Would you care to stay and talk a moment? I'm glad. Sit. I'm rather fond of this place. I ne'er imagined a city could be like this. So full of excitement, so alive. And how could I have? In all my life, I've hardly left the palace. My mother is quite strict. You understand. Oft did I long for a taste of normal life. Even aught as simple as going shopping for myself. My mother has always procured the things I covet for me, so to pick out an item and obtain it with my own hands held up. Which reminds me, I owe you a debt. I fear I cannot repay the full sum all at once. I have rather little in the way of spending money. Pray, take this for now. You'll have more when next we meet. My apologies, friend, but I'd best be going. I mustn't let Mother find out I left the palace. Thank you for indulging me. I do hope we'll see each other anon. Till then, farewell. My apology. Thank you for indulging me. I do hope...
Unless I am much mistaken. We have cause to visit a place not far from here.
We might kill two birds with one stone, or focus on our current objective. Both choices have merits.
Are you in the market for something in particular? Do come again.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch.
Welcome to Bjorn's, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just deaths. Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
Well met, son. How might I be of service? I always say.
I've heard some interesting tidings about town. If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same. It would seem the Queen Regent has made significant alterations to the chain of command.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospital in Fernworth. Much obliged.
Welcome. When does my
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Always a pleasure.
The roads at your best.
Oh dear. What am I to do?
Welcome. Wait, I shan't quit playing All this hustle and bustle puts me right at home.
This isn't much to go on.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim. As a troop, you will need to infiltrate the palace. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels. Would that I could undertake the task. What say you, Your Majesty? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are... Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time has Disa demanded Waldar amend the Code of Vermont to her own benefit. And many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, our laws dictate that Your Majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law, known... What say you? I've prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee, be cautious. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's... For some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds. But as I hear it, and so, in honor of his supposed valor, they have been holding masquerade in the palace of late. The false sovereign's identity is still beyond our ken. Even the matter of from where he... But mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse into them. What say you, Your Majesty? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. I shall have them ease security. Once your infiltration is successful, you will need only don a mask and act the part of an invitee. Few will think to be wary if they be here. This should suffice to help you take care, Your Majesty. There is one other thing. Masquerades being as they are, you will require suitable raiment. Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the other revelers. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen. While examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent for some time now, it seems she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily purchase of sweet crown flower. What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be Arisen, appeared on the scene. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the hands of Arthur himself. Yet 'tis strange, for sweet crown flowers only grow on the eastern edge of Vermont. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this is a frail hope, to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that I am glad to hear it, for I cannot shake the feeling that uncovering the identity of the fall. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. Do not forget that we work.
Fine wares.
Onward to Vernworth Castle. Could you come up?
Talent's talent, whate'er it may be.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares.
Idleness is a luxury. Oh, good to see everyone in such fine spirits.
Good, we're here. Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength. I suppose all we can do is wait.
I didn't see a wink last night. Fine.
I shall suffer none to disturb his peace. Oh dear.
Just between you and me, my survey missions through the caverns and ruins have been more trouble than I foresaw. My task is to seek out items of potential value and research them. And 'twas going well, too, till I found that door. 'Tis an enigma, forged of strange materials and covered in queer etchings, but my orders are to get to the bottom of it. So back and forth I go on an endless string of expeditions. I grow wearier with every trip, but no closer to an answer.
Pummel from point.
Fine place to create
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me for not telling you sooner. 'Twas never my intent to deceive you. I'd simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve themselves with me. But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose. My word, you mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the Sovereign currently residing in the palace is a pretender? Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. Have you seen him?
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought leave the palace at once. This room turned up little of interest, but I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brandt if I discover aught you should know. I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good your escape. Forgive me. I got to sleep. I thought a stroll might clear my head.
Prithee inform us when
You are not permitted to be here. Move along.
Mayhap I really would have been better off banking up today.
Suppose I ought to earn my...
I could see myself having a kip.
Votes?
Understood. I shall proceed ahead.
It seems we already possess what's required of us.
This isn't much to go on.
It's nice taken at a lead.
We've arrived, I see. That's a relief.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter, and from Batal no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Disa's schemes run deep. To think, Disa's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. 'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Disa is the doting mother before the Regent King. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Disa's focus, we may be able to gain more useful information. You have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid I am able to offer, I bid you, take this.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phaser's fellow. But what precisely is their aim?
Mayhap you'll learn aught of this scoundrel who would claim your title if you attend a palace masquerade. We're off to Vernworth Palace, then. Though I cannot enter the palace myself, I will at least escort you to the entrance.
Well, if you insist.
I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.